Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's Saturday, January the 28th. My name's Mark and I'll be your host today, as always. And today we're going to be showing some gameplay on Xmage of the deck that I showed, well, a slightly different version of the deck that I showed in my my first deck tech video. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you haven't checked it out already, I'll post a link in the comments and the description down below. This is sped up 2.5 times speed because I don't want to bore anybody with long gameplay videos. But this is versus black-green counters or black-green snakes. He's running a little bit of a different build, probably not exactly top tier. But I have beat several versions of the snakes deck, so really a favored matchup with the deck, and that's one of the best things about it. If your meta is heavy into this black-green deck, I would highly suggest some kind of blue-black control build personally, because with Grasp of Darkness and Horribly Awry and of course Fatal Push, you can just really hose them down with the sideboard. Go ahead and get out the Tezzeret and blow up his elf. So with Reverse Engineer, you always want to improvise as much as you can. I still, I guess, wanted to attack because I was going to blow up his guy. So, but I did leave 2 mana open on purpose because when you're drawing cards, you might draw something you want to play. Now I've got mana open for negate and anticipate. There we go. Perfect example of why I run anticipate. I may not have got out this Herald if I didn't. And I think in the last video I really didn't stress enough how fun this deck is. I'm really having a blast with it. I have a Mardu Vehicles deck that's pretty much complete. I mean, I don't have Heart of Karan actually, but been playing vehicles since Kaladesh, and I'm putting that deck on the side, and this is just too much fun. I don't care how well I do. I just really like this deck. I did make a hyper improvise like full tilt version of this, which I'm about to upload another video about. And I think you guys will really like that. I mean, it's like go wide, like all in. I mean, you're having 20 permanents on the board. I mean, it's literally insane. But this version of the deck, I would say, is maybe a little more, well, definitely more consistent. But I'm trying to I don't know which one's more competitive. And I will say with the other one that I'm working on, it has something very strange about it that you don't see in very many decks at all. It's structured completely differently. So I'm excited to reveal that to you guys. As you can see, this one's pretty busted. The servo schematics are great fuel for your demon, your Herald of Anguish, to just blow up all that stuff and have no net loss of artifacts, like I was saying before. So like I said, versus tokens, you don't need negate as much. You can take out your anticipates, really. Throw in my fatal pushes. Probably should have... Did I throw in the Horribly Awry? I don't know. It's all sped up. And I didn't like record, just so you know, I didn't record like 100 games and then just post the win. I recorded maybe 5 games, and I chose this one because I know a lot of people care about black-green right now, so... and then I'm excited because the hyper crazy full tilt version of this deck, I literally built it and recorded the first 2 games, and they are both insane. Now I'll admit I did play some more with it after that, and didn't do so well, but I'm still, I'm still working on the deck. That one I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to show you guys gameplay of the deck, and then if it goes well, I might reveal it. But honestly, I'm going to keep the deck build a little bit of a secret for now, because I want to improve it more before I show you guys, because I'm really excited about it. I mean, this one's fun and good, but the other one, I'm telling you, it's similar. It runs the Heralds of Anguish, it runs the Tezzeret's. It's just a full tilt version. Like game 1, you just go all out, and then your sideboard, game 2 and 3, you can switch it up. But definitely more for fun. I mean, obviously it's the full tilt version. Probably not something everybody's gonna want to play at F&M, but I'm probably gonna play it because I just want to see people's faces when I do what I'm talking about. Like, if you think this deck is crazy at all, this next one is gonna blow your mind. Trust me. This version did have Swarm Surge in it, which I used to run just because it's not a card you see often, and I could take people off guard with it. And I actually got some wins with it, believe it or not. I know it's not a great card, but you do have a handful of colorless creatures that they don't... Some people forget about the first strike. I know you can't count on that, but nice little trick. But if you have a bunch of servos and thopters and stuff, it's just nice to be able to Swarm Surge and just catch them completely off guard, because they just don't expect it. I mean, I've never seen anybody else play it. So once again, I mean, I took it out now, but I did play around with it quite a bit, and you might do the same if you want to just try a fun finisher card. Yeah, I think this guy realizes that he's not going to have a hand for the rest of the game. And that's what this deck does. I mean, you get your Herald out, and then they have to top deck, and they have to play every card as they draw it, or else they're going to have to discard it anyway. His discard ability isn't as good towards the end of the game. I mean, because honestly, they will usually play it off the top of the deck. But just the fact that you whittle down their hand from 3-4 cards, now they just have to top deck, is kind of brutal for them. So definitely loving the deck, and yeah, I think he's about to scoop. But thanks for watching, everybody, and be on the lookout for that next video.